What's going on, family? I just wanted to come on right quick and talk about. I'm quite sure a lot of you all have heard the. I'm gonna call them rants because they are not even worthy to be considered downloads. The rant that Nature Boy has been doing all weekend long in regards to homosexuality and homosexuality being something that is of a natural behavior. Um, First, I'm gonna say, how are you gonna say, Nature Boy, that I think this is what you said? Hey, cut it out, buttons, cut it out. Um, that homosexuality itself that was not natural. No, homosexuality is natural. That's what you said. Homosexuality is natural. However, the homosexual acts is what's unnatural. Now, if homosexuality is natural, then that encompasses the acts, dummy. So you're saying that all of the stuff is natural. Basically, you just going back and forth trying to cover your ass, and the more you talk, the stupider you sound. I know stupider is not a word, but today it's a word. So the stupider you actually sound, you know. But this is the thing, though, sir. You're bisexual or you're not. You're homosexual or you're not. Ain't nobody saying they have an issue with bisexuals and homosexuals or anybody from the LGBT community. I think I'm saying it correctly. We're not saying that we have an issue, with those sector of people. This is where the issue comes in. The issue comes in where you denied this lifestyle for a good while until pressure was applied to you. Once the pressure was applied to you, then you finally decided to come forth and say, hey, I tried the homosexuality thing. I tried the bisexual lifestyle. I did that for 10 years. I sold my body for 10 years. So for 10 years, you sold your soul to the devil. And what the fuck you got for it to show for it now? Not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing. It's one thing to be a homosexual or bisexual or whatever sexuality you prefer to be. But you own up to it. All you had to do is like, yeah. Back in the day, yeah. Yeah, I was fucking the man for money. Yeah, I was doing this for money. That's actual transparency. Transparency is not finally open up and being real after somebody has forced you to come forth to say something. Dude, we looking at you in the black and the motherfucking white. We looking at you getting booty popped off. We looking at you moaning and groaning. We looking at you ejaculating. You talking about you can't even your penis can't even get hard. With the male species with the same sex. But you sure didn't have a problem when you was on that Pornhub being Tyrese. You didn't have a problem. You moaned, you groaned, you bust your nut, you enjoyed that shit. I mean, just own up to it. That's the main issue right there, Joe. Own up to that shit. Shouldn't nobody have to force you? Now that's not natural. Somebody got to literally put their foot on your neck to force you to come forth with the truth. That's not natural. That's not natural. And I'm gonna tell you, the good Lord didn't intend for Adam and Steve. He intended for Adam and Eve. If that was the case, why did he destroy Sodom and Gomorrah? If he was so for this lifestyle, if he agreed to this lifestyle, if this lifestyle was so ordained by him, if this lifestyle was so natural, why did he decide to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah for these same acts? Why did he tell us over in the New Testament? I think it's in James. Buttons, buttons. That stay your butt up back in this back. That hey, whoever the one person is, that we'll be living in perilous times. And the times that will be where men will be lovers of themselves. And basically we're in that stage now. Where men and women are lovers of themselves. And it's more prevalent today. A lot of people aren't living in the secrecy and the shame of being a homosexual or of being a lesbian or being a transgender person. You know, it's more of an accepting thing in today's society and in today's culture. And with you coming out and you're stressing this homosexuality and you're telling the masses that this is natural, you are telling the masses, okay, God ordained this, it's natural. It is, if it's natural, it's the right thing. And you fucking folks up mentally. You got folks fucked up mentally in the head, Joe, because one minute you putting a piece of let's say you putting a piece of the 5% of sin, knowledge itself. Then you want to bring Islam into it. Then you want to bring Christianity into it. Then when you get the people on a halfway decent path, then you want to say, you know what, fuck it, throw away the damn Bible. That no, we not going by that. We not going by that. So what the fuck is the people supposed to go by? Now you want to claim the Bible back again, and you're going back and forth and all around the motherfucking mulberry bush. You got people fucked up in the head. Just like you are. You are confused and mentally insane. At this point, I would say you need a mental evaluation. Because you need some type of medication. And it's not no dis-ease either. You got people walking around, and I feel sorry for, because the majority of the people that's following you are the younger generation, these young folks, where their minds are still growing. Their minds can be easily manipulated, and you're such a wizardry with words that you know exactly how to manipulate these young people into listening to what you say. See, you'll throw a fraction of an inch of a truth, and then the rest of it be 99% bullshit that just come up off the top of your head. And I'm really convinced that you just talk, and you don't know what the fuck you talking about, because, like, in the same video, you'll jump ship and turn code, and it'll be something totally different. And it's like, what the fuck? Is this motherfucker losing it, or is he a fucking reptilian? My personal thing, I really believe your ass is a motherfucking agent. That's just me. I believe your ass is a motherfucking agent. And you are sent here to stir up the homosexual lifestyle. That's just my opinion. Because it's like, man, you the fucking devil itself. The Bible says, it talks about, you could tell those who are of God, and you could tell those who are of Satan. Now, I'm just paraphrasing. Now, that's not, per verbatim per the Bible. You could tell who follows the Lord, and you could tell who follows Satan, because of the fruit they bear. If you bear good fruit, that means if you're righteous, if you live according to the law. I'm not saying that you holier than thou, because ain't nobody perfect. Number one, ain't nobody perfect. Even the Bible says that there is no man perfect, no man but the Father. But it is our sit your ass down. Excuse me. It is our desire as Christians and religious people to try to live according to the word of God. We strive to live for him. We strive to live and follow the words, the commandments that he has left here for us. So, you can't always go by and say, because a person said they're religious, that they're holier than thou, when they, look at you and try to call you out on your bullshit. That's what we supposed to do. Bruh, if you fucking up, yeah, I'm supposed to call you out on that shit. What I'm supposed to do, I will be wrong. I will be less of a person to not be like, hey man, you fucking up. You need to get your shit to motherfucking gather. I would be less of a person not to say that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that people are criticizing you. I mean, but I'm not gonna say criticize, because all criticism isn't bad. You know what I mean? You have your positive criticism, you have your negative criticism. Even though both are, if you look at it at a different spectrum, both are. They're not meant to harm you. You know what I'm saying? They're meant to help you, to build you up, to make you better. Um, so it's not that. It's not that, but you want to walk around here and act like you Jesus or the Christ. And bruh, I'm here to tell you, you're not Jesus or the Christ. You ain't performed near miracle, because if that were the case, sir, you have some people in your compound that came with the infection of the herpes disease. Now, just because they don't have an outbreak at this particular time does not mean that they have been cured of the disease. That disease very well could be laying dormant at this particular time for whatever reason. Okay? When Mama Dia passed, you didn't raise nobody up from the dead. You didn't raise her from the dead like Jesus had did Lazarus, and Lazarus had been dead for a couple of days. It wasn't like he had just died. Lazarus had been gone for a couple of days, and he bade him to get up and walk. Ain't nobody touched the hem of your dreadlock, your nappy ass dreadlock, and became whole. Ain't none of your disciples, you ain't bid them to walk on water. Ain't none one of them walked on motherfucking water. Y'all too busy walking in the motherfucking jungle and shit, worried about grounding and carrying on. So you ain't bid nobody to walk on motherfucking water. You ain't turned no motherfucking water into motherfucking wine. You drink wine, but you go to the grocery store to get wine. You get real Babylonian thin when it comes to getting your water. You get real Babylonian when it comes to getting your groceries, because you ain't planted shit. You ain't planted shit. You ain't grew shit. You ain't trying to grow shit. You don't want to grow shit. It's much easier for you to go to the doggone grocery store and get what the hell you need. Living off the donations, the fat of the land that the people is sending you, while you low key, even though you might not verbally say it, ask for a donation. But by you having that link in your description box, by you having that link on your Facebook page, that's like a silent type of ask. And people silently give, They ain't got to make no damn broadcast. I gave Nature Boy $25. I mean, if they give, they give, and if they don't, they don't. I personally, I wouldn't give your ass shit. I wouldn't even give you a part of my damn food stamp card, okay, bro? No. Because, see, when it boiled down to it, you just a lazy man. Y'all lazy. Y'all promoting lazyism. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to live off of the fat of the land, other people's hard work and sweat and toil and tears, where they done sit your ass the fuck down. I mean, sit down right now. Well, other people done went to work and done got their hard-earned money, and y'all want to live off the fat of them instead of y'all working. Because ain't nothing wrong with y'all. Y'all may have a disease. You may have a burning box or a burning pee-pee hole, but that shit, that ain't stopping your ass from motherfucking working. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't turn no water into wine, like I said. You ain't healed nobody. You ain't healed. You ain't had, didn't nobody come to you with leprosy or no other type of disease and you healed them. Dude, you ain't done none of that. All you told the people is it's a mental thing. Now I'm quite sure, uh, and whatever health conditions you got or they have, that being stress free helps alleviate some of the issue. You try to be stress free as possible. Yeah, that's common sense though. Folks with no diseases want to live, kind of stress free. Don't nobody want to be caught up in that drama and have all that shit on their damn mental and carrying on. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Nature Boy, this homosexuality thing is natural. Nah, bro, that shit ain't natural. That shit ain't natural. And for you to continuously say that, and you wholeheartedly believe that in your mind, body, soul, and spirit, something is wrong with your mental. For real, for real. Because anybody that believes that foolery, that's straight foolery and folly. Anybody that believe that, something wrong with their damn mental too. And you got them damn minions back there in the back, all that. That's all they know how to do is bob their motherfucking head like they bobbing and slobbing on your motherfucking dick. That shit don't, man. You got some type of hold on them damn fuckers. I'ma say that too. You got a hold on them damn fuckers. Cause man, sometimes they just be zombied out. Like in a zone. Like on some Stepford wife type shit. You know? That's how they be looking. That's how they be acting. You know? It just it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense whatsoever. And I would say I feel sorry for y'all, but I don't. I really don't, because y'all been doing this for how long? All good things come to an end. This shit ain't gonna end well. I'm here to tell you. This shit ain't gonna end well. You know? And for you to blaspheme and say you are Jesus to the Christ, man. Over in Revelations, when John was on the Isle of Patmos, that's how it opened up. And the Lord told him to write these words down. And he did just so. And remember how he went to all 7 churches and over there in Asia Minor. And he wrote the churches down and told the churches, this is how you're conducting yourself. This is how you conducting yourself. This is how you conducting yourself. And now remember when he got to another church, he told them that they either had to be hot or they had to be cold. They couldn't be in the middle. They couldn't be lukewarm. And see, that's how you are. You lukewarm because you just teeter-tottering. You don't know where you want to be. You don't know if you want to be on the left side. You don't know if you want to be on the right side. You don't know if you want to be hot. You don't know you want to be cold. So you figure, well, fuck it, let me stay right here in the middle so I could be kind of like a neutral party. But you know what? It don't work like that. It don't work like that, because when you stay in that neutral party zone, when you stay in that warm spot, oh hush. When you stay in that warm spot, the Lord said, if you're lukewarm, I will spew you out of my mouth. Meaning, he can't use you. You either have to be hot or you have to be cold, or he cannot use you. So, furthermore, that shows that you're not Jesus or the Christ. You're not being used by Christ. You're being used and pimped out by Lucifer. You're working for his works and for his glory and for his kingdom. But then, also in Revelations, when you keep reading, the Lord told these churches, I see you. I see your works. I see what you guys are doing. I see your good. points. I see your bad points. I see everything about you. But if you have an ear, those who have an ear, let him hear what I have to say, what you need to do to get yourself right. For when I come back, you can be caught up in a rapture, and those left behind will be doomed to the lake of fire. You're not trying to help nobody get caught up so they could be caught up in the rapture. Everything for you is going just going down. Just a fucking downward fucking spiral. A downward fucking spiral. Button. Oh, okay. A downward motherfucking spiral. Get your tail away from her. Get away from her. Gone, buttons. Um, and you feel that what you're doing now is just, and it's not. It's not just. It's not just according to the word. It's not just according to the letter. You know what I'm saying? The fruit that you bear is not the fruit of righteousness. It's not the fruit of knowledge. It's not the fruit of wisdom. It's not the fruit of kindness. You don't display none of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and you expect people to follow you. And I feel sorry for the young people that have not joined carbonation but are listening to you. I hope that something that mind over matter says. I hope that something that Ashe Divine says. I hope something that Young Pharaoh says. I hope something that Seven Drew says. I hope something that Commander in Chief does. And by the way, the original Commander in Chief, because I know where you got that name from. It didn't pop up out of your head. It did not fall out the sky. It wasn't divinely given to you. You stole it, just like you do everything. You steal. There's nothing about you original. You take people's ideas, you take people's thoughts, you take people's concepts and make them as your own, and that's not right. You have to give credit where credit is due. You can't go all throughout your life stealing and biting and copying and think people finna be cool with you and think the masses is going to think it's okay. Your people may think it's okay, but those with some real morals, some real values, and some real sense know that it's not. It's not okay. And I would encourage you, since you said you were molested by Mr. Pope as a child. He did all these malicious acts to you as a child. You need to get some damn therapy to get your mind right about that, because that is fucking up your damn mental psychic and the way you think and the way you process things. So I'm gonna get on up off of here because I have nothing else to say. It's such an abomination. The way you talk and people that's backing you up, even some older people that's backing you up, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? You old enough to be my parent, and you going for this damn dumbass shit? It's like, come the fuck on, get your man the fuck to motherfucking gather. What the hell, you know? You know, I want my people to overcome, but hell, at the rate you lead them down hell in a fucking basket, a burning basket. At that shit. So with that, y'all, I'm finna sit out here with these damn dogs. Hirsch, sit out here with these damn dogs and drink my damn drink. And I'll catch y'all next episode. Peace, love, and blessings.